Begin to center yourself on your mat. And begin to notice your breath. And I invite you to slow down. Maybe taking very deep inhales through your nose. And you can pause when you feel your lungs expanded. And slowly exhale through your mouth. So it's a slow type of breath on inhales and exhales. And you also give a pause for as long as it's comfortable for you between your inhales and exhales. That will allow you to slow down your breath, slow down your heartbeat, bringing you relaxation. And do one more like that. Good. And you can keep your eyes closed. Your hands come on the side of your body, touching the mat. And as you inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, hands together. Bring your hands to your heart center. Inhale, point your fingers down towards the mat and sweep your arms up. And exhale, open. Good. You're gonna do two more like this. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. The next one, follow your own breath. Take it in your own pace. Warming up your shoulders. Good. Now you're gonna keep your hands on the mat. And as you inhale, bring the right ear to the right shoulder. Finding the stretch on the side of your neck. Inhale. And exhale, bring the chin towards the chest. Now the stretch, it's on the back of your neck. And keep your shoulders down away from your ears. Inhale. And exhale, left ear to the left shoulder. And finally, look up towards the sky, finding the stretch on your throat. So here you can keep your mouth closed or slightly open your mouth. And bring it back to the center. Good. And as you inhale, bring your arms up. And exhale, arms parallel to the mat. Roll your shoulders down away from your ears. Lengthen through your arms. Spread your fingers wide. And imagine that invisible wall with those feelings that doesn't serve you anymore. And sending them out of the universe, out of our planet. Sending the negativity, the fears, the anxiety, all away from you and from others around you. Sending away from our planet. And make a fist with both hands and circle your hands for both sides. So go to the right and pause and go to the left. And spread your fingers wide once again, bringing your hands down to the mat and begin to walk your hands forward, keeping your legs crossed and finding the stretch on your hips. When you can feel the stretch, you stop, find stillness and relax your shoulders and neck down. If you have a block, you can use a block to support your head. Find your breath and use your breath. Use your inhales to find space and use your exhales to let go, soften and relax through your muscles, your bones, your fascia. One more breath. And slowly begin to walk your hands towards your feet. Very, very slow. Then here, switch legs. Stretching the opposite side of your hips. Arms up. Inhale. Exhale, hands all the way down to the mat. And begin to walk them forward. Relax your shoulders and neck down. Good. Feel the sensation in your body. And as you inhale, begin to walk your hands towards your feet. Bringing yourself up. And bring the bottom of your feet together, finding your butterfly legs. So maybe your toes are pointing up towards the sky. The bottom of your feet is pointing up towards the sky. Your knees are pressing down towards the mat. You can even hold on to your feet and open the chest even more, aligning your spine with your neck. Maybe your gaze is slightly up. Good. And you can stay here a little longer, or you can begin to lean forward, maybe bringing your hands on the mat. So this will hopefully make you feel a nice stretch on your inner thighs and your lower back. Just one more breath. Stay with the sensations in your body. And as you inhale, slowly bring yourself up. Good. And then both knees together. Bring both knees together. Keep your feet very close to you and give yourself a big hug. Bring the forehead towards your knees. And then now you might feeling a nice stretch on your spine, the back of your neck. And slowly release. And then you're gonna bring the legs straight in front of us. Adjust your sit bones if you have to. And if you have a blanket where you want to put underneath you, sit on top of your blanket, you can do that too. And as you inhale, bring your arms up. And exhale, hinging from your hips, forward fold. Maybe you touching your feet. If not, just let your arms fall by your side. Begin to round through the spine, relaxing your shoulders and bringing the forehead towards your knee. And from wherever you are, as you inhale, you're gonna lengthen through the spine, lifting halfway. And exhale, fold. 2 more times. Inhale, halfway. And exhale, fold. Inhale. And exhale. And hold here. 2 or 3 more breaths. And slowly begin to roll yourself up, bringing your neck up, and then bring the right foot on your inner thigh. And then here you want to keep your hips square to the front of the room. We all know that. Inhale, arms up, exhale, forward fold, head to knee. So now you're working with one leg at a time. It's easier to feel the different sensations on both legs and the difference on both legs. You might be able to go a little deeper in one side than the other, so be mindful with it. One more breath. And slowly roll yourself up, bringing the right foot over the left leg, bending the left knee if it's available for you. And then here, one thing I want to show is what I'm noticing. It's we tend right here, because we have the right foot over the left leg, we tend to bring the right hip up. We want to do opposite. We want to press the hip down. So both of your sit bones, both sides of your sit bones are touching the mat. That's very, very important. And as you inhale, bring your arms up. And exhale, bring them parallel to the mat and bring the right arm over the left and find your eagle arms. So you can bring the top of your hands together or the bottom of your hands together, the palms of your hands together. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears and lifting only the elbows up. Maybe your gaze is slightly up. Find a nice stretch on your shoulder blades. One more breath. And slowly release your arms. Slowly release your legs, bringing your hands on the mat and switch legs. So the right leg straight, left foot in. Adjust your sit bones if you have to. And as you inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, hinging from your hips, head to knee. And as you inhale, slowly bring it up. And bring the left foot over the right leg, bending the right knee. Adjust your sit bones, make sure they're on the mat. And as you inhale, bring your arms up. And exhale, bring them parallel to the mat, left arm over the right. And find your variation of eagle arms. Make sure you relax your shoulders, elbows lift, gaze lift. Two more breaths. And slowly release your arms, bring your hands on the mat, slowly release your legs, and once again we're gonna bring them straight in front of us. And as you inhale, arms up, and exhale, forward fold. Just once again, feeling the difference already. And then you can flex and point your feet, giving a little movement. And slowly bring yourself up, and let's find our tabletop. So go on your hands and knees, take your time. I feel like even you guys on the camera, I need my glasses, because if I don't see, I feel like I'm not here. Okay, I need to share that. All right, so hands and knees on the mat. And hug your belly button in and up. Your neck is aligned with your spine. And find two more breaths. Good. And as you inhale, bring the right leg up, flex your foot, press the heel towards the back of your room, and keep your hips squared. When you have a nice alignment here, maybe you bring in the left arm up, the palm is facing in, reaching the fingers forward, keeping the nice shape. Inhale, and exhale, bring the elbow to your knee. Inhale up. Exhale, center. Two more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. And exhale, bend the right knee, maybe reaching for your foot. And then let's stay here for today. Just try and bring your foot closer to your body. Find a nice stretch on your thigh. And then your gaze is still down towards the mat. And slowly release your foot. Bring the leg straight and over the left leg to find your tiger tail. So the right foot over the left leg. You're looking towards your foot, over your shoulder. Good. Inhale. And exhale, slowly bring to the center and down to tabletop. Other side. Inhale. Left leg up. Maybe right arm up. Find your balance stable. Good. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale, elbow to your knee. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Bend your left knee and reach for your foot. Again, just bring the foot closer to your body. Just find a nice stretch on your thigh. And slowly release your foot. Bring the hand down to the mat to straighten the leg and bring it over to the right. Finding your tiger tail to the opposite side. And slowly bring it back to the center and find your child's pose. Send your hips towards your heels. Walk your hands further forward and forehead towards the mat. Take 1 or 2 breaths here. And slowly bring yourself back to tabletop. And as you inhale, left arm up. And then now we're gonna prepare for thread the needle. So just bring your arm down on your exhale and inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the shoulder on the mat. Fine. Thread the needle. And extend your right arm overhead. Make sure you're safe here. And then maybe bring the right leg up. If you want a little more, you can bend the right knee and reach for the right foot. And slowly release your foot. Bring the knee down towards the mat. Right hand on the mat. Press through the right hand and reach the left arm up and down for tabletop. So here, right arm up and down. Couple times. 3 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the shoulder on the mat. Extend your left arm up overhead. And maybe left leg up. Good. Yeah, if you want to bend your knee, you can keep your arm extended overhead and your hand is on the mat. If you want to explore a little more, maybe reaching for your foot. Keep your core engaged and slowly release your foot. Bring the hand down, bring the knee down to the mat. Press to the left hand. Inhale, right arm up. And exhale, down to tabletop. Good. So here, let's walk our hands towards your knees, sending the hips towards your heels. And then keep the top of the feet on the floor. Your toes are pointing towards the back of the room. Maybe you're sitting on your heels. Find a nice stretch on the top of your feet. And if you're good here, you can stay here. Or you can bring the hands on the back. Keep your chest open and lifting your knees off the mat, maybe just a couple inches. One more breath. And slowly release your knee down and bring your hands in front of you and tuck your toes. Gonna do the same thing. Your hips are going towards your heels. Maybe you're sitting on your heels, stretching your toes. If you need to adjust, please do so. And you can stay here, or we can go to our torture pose. You're gonna bring your hands on your heart center, draw your chin in to align your neck with your spine, and slowly begin to lean back. So just make sure when you're leaning back, your neck's still aligned with your spine, and then you're not arching through the spine. You're pretty straight. One more breath. And slowly bring it back to the center. Good, a lot of core work here too. So go back to your tabletop, tuck your toes and find your first downward dog. Sending your hips up towards the sky. You can walk a dog a little bit, one heel up and one heel down. If there is any other movement that your body needs to do here right now, please do so. And when you're ready to find stillness, maybe you're keeping your knees bent, maybe your heels are not touching the mat yet. I just encourage you to keep your ears between your arms, your gaze is towards your navel, and your elbows are pointing towards the back of the room. External rotating your shoulders. Inhale. And exhale. As you inhale, bend your knees, lift the heels, chest towards your thighs. Bear pose. Find your breath. Inhale. And exhale, send it to high plank. Hold into your high plank. Your hips same level as your shoulders, so if you need to adjust, please do so. Couple more breaths. And from here, we're gonna bring the hips towards the right edge of the mat. Gonna find a side plank. If you need to bring the bottom leg down, you can, but bring your hips up and the left arm goes up. Beautiful. Inhale. And exhale, bring it to high plank. And left side plank. Find your variation. Good, and bring it to high plank once again. Bring your knees down towards the mat, to the edge of the mat. Your toes are touching, and send it to extended child's pose. You're melting your heart towards the mat. If you want to bring your arms wider, you can. Good. And from here, from wide child's pose, you can keep your knees on the edge of the mat, so it's still on the cushion. And then you're gonna bring the feet to frog pose, so your ankle is aligned with your knee. And pretty much what we want to do is to keep our chest on the mat, or as low as you can go, and open your inner thighs. So your knees are sliding to the side. If you need to go a little wider, you can go sideways on your mat, and then go on your forearms. You can move back and forth. Feel where it's the most comfortable position for you to feel the stretch and find your breath. Make sure your feet is flexed, your ankle is aligned with your knee. And slowly go on your forearms, pressing yourself a little higher. And then taking your time to bring your knees closer together to go to your tabletop. And once again, tuck your toes, send it to downward dog. Good. So inhale and exhale. Look between your hands and slowly walk your feet forward. Very slow. Feeling the sensation on the back of your leg, on your spine. And when you're there, you can be touching the mat, maybe holding opposite elbows for ragdoll. And you can go back and forth on your feet, just finding nice stability here, grounding through the four corners of your feet. And as you inhale, lift halfway, hands on your shins. And exhale, fold. 2 more times. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, bend your knees and slowly roll. 1 vertebrae at a time. All the way up. And arms up. Palms touch. Hands to your heart center. So inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. And exhale, fold. Hands on the mat, step back, find your plank. Or modified plank with knees down. Inhale. Exhale, bend your elbows all the way down to the mat. Chaturanga. Untuck the toes. Inhale, lift the chest. Baby cobra. And exhale, lower down. 2 more times here. Inhale, hover your hands. And exhale, lower down. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, press through your hands, plank. And exhale, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale, look between your hands and step forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up, palms touch, hands to your heart center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hands on the mat, step back, find your plank. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, all the way down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, down. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, look between your hands and step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend your knees, arms up, palms touch, hands to your heart center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hands on the mat, step back, plank. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra or upper dog. Exhale, down. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale, look between your hands and step forward. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up, palms touch, hands to your heart center. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, plank. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, baby cobra or upper dog. And plank, downward dog. Step forward, forward fold. Halfway, forward fold. And all the way up, palms touch, hands to your heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold, hands on the mat and step back. Find your plank. Hold your plank here. Inhale, right side plank. So find your variation. Maybe the bottom knee is down, maybe not. Inhale. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, left side plank. Inhale. Exhale, plank. Once again. Inhale. Exhale, right side plank. And wherever you are, if you have your bottom knee down, you can still bring the top leg up. Send your hips up. Engage the core. And bring it down. High plank and left side plank. Find stability and bring the right leg up. Inhale and exhale, back to plank. Knees down to the mat. Bend your elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. Good. Inhale. Exhale, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up, palms touch, hands to your heart center. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold, step the right foot back. Find your low lunge this time. So make sure your left foot, so the front foot, the ankle, it's aligned with your knee. And hover your hands, bringing the hands a little bit off the mat, maybe a couple inches. Lengthen through the spine. Very strong leg. Inhale, reach your arms up. Find a crescent lunge. Tilt your pelvic forward. Open the heart. Find your breath. Inhale. And exhale. So we're gonna go through a flow here. As you inhale, you're gonna lean forward, bring the arms back and up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Lean forward. Maybe bring the hands, your fingers crossed on the back. And then you can even bring the forehead towards your knee. Bring your hands up. Inhale. And exhale, slowly release your hands down to the mat. Step back, downward dog. So walk a dog if you need to. Inhale. And exhale, look between your hands and step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up. Palms touch. Hands to your heart center. Good. Other side. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Hands on the mat. Left foot back. Low lunge. So make sure you have a nice foundation. And then you hover your hands, bringing them a little bit off the mat. Still leaning forward. And inhale, reach your arms up. Find your crescent lunge. Beautiful. Open the chest. Maybe your gaze is slightly up. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale, lean forward, arms back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Stay, and your hands, your fingers interlace on your back, your forehead towards your shins. Just one more breath. You can do that. Inhale. And then exhale. Hands on the mat. Step back. Downward dog. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Look between your hands and step forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up. palms touch, hands to your heart center. Good. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, hands on the mat, right foot back, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, right hand on the inside of your foot, twist to the left, left arm up. Good. Hold here, couple more breaths. Inhale. And exhale, left hand on the outside of your foot, twist to the right, right arm up. Inhale. And exhale, right hand down. And bring it back to crescent lunge. Inhale. And exhale, open to warrior two. So the back foot, 45 degrees inwards. Your hips square towards the side of the room. Nice alignment. Inhale. And exhale, elbow to your knee, leaning forward. You can keep the right hand, your right arm straight, or bringing it overhead, sinking a little deeper. Inhale. And exhale, back to warrior two. Take a full breath. And reverse the warrior. Right hand on the right leg, or reaching for the opposite leg. And back to warrior two. Full breath. And cartwheel hands to the mat. Step back, downward dog. Good. So walk a dog a little bit. And bring the knees down to the mat. Send it to child's pose. And slowly bring it up to tabletop. Tuck your toes, downward dog. Inhale. And exhale, look between your hands and step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up, palms touch. Hands to your heart center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, left foot back, low lunge. Good. And inhale, crescent lunge, all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, bring the left hand down to the inside of your foot, twist to the right. Find your breath. Inhale. And exhale, right hand down the outside of your foot, twist to the left. Good, open the heart, use your leg to bring yourself up, and hand on the mat, back to crescent lunge. Inhale, and exhale, open for warrior two. Take a full breath here, adjust if you need. And bring your elbow to your knee. Sinking a little deeper, exploring your pose, feeling the sensations. Inhale. And exhale, warrior two. Inhale. And exhale, reverse. Good. Keep that front knee bent. Inhale. And exhale, warrior two. Take a full breath. And cartwheel hands to the mat. And step back. Find a downward dog. Good. Inhale. Exhale, look between your hands and step forward. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up. Palms touch. Hands to your heart center. Good. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Hands on the mat. Right foot back, low lunge. Inhale, only hover your hands. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, elbow to your knee. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, warrior two. Inhale, back to crescent lunge. Exhale, right hand down, twist to the left. Inhale. Exhale, left hand down, twist to the right. Inhale. And exhale, hands down, and step back, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra or upper dog. And exhale, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. I'm gonna go to chair. Inhale, lift your arms up. Good. So squeeze your glutes, squeeze your inner thighs in, support your core. Inhale. And exhale, bring it up, arms down, release. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold, hands on the mat, left foot back, low lunge. Inhale, hover your hands, make yourself comfortable, and crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, elbow to your knee. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, back to crescent lunge. Exhale, left hand down, twist to the right. Inhale. Exhale, right hand down, twist to the left. Inhale. Exhale, back down to the mat. Step back, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale, plank chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra, upper dog. And downward dog. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up. Palms touch. Hands to your heart center. So hands on your heart center. Adjust your feet and shift to the left foot. The right tiptoes. Bring the right knee to the side. And you can place it on your shin or on your inner thigh. Find your variation. Keep your hands together in your heart center. And maybe growing your branches up. Inhale. And exhale, bring your hands together in your heart center. Slowly release your foot and bring it back to three-legged dog. So wherever you are, you can be just a couple inches off the mat. Find your breath. Keep your knee, your extended leg, your knee, it's bent. And slowly bring to the front of the room, the front of your body. Bend your knee, flex your foot, find your staff pose. And then from here, you can straighten your leg. And then if you're down here, that's okay. You can stay here. Or if it's available for you, you can reach for your big toe, press your knee down. Press your knee up. Open the chest and maybe straighten your leg in front of you. So you can stay right here if you need to work on your balance, to work on straightening your leg. Yeah. And slowly release your toe, release your leg down, and shake it out. I'm gonna do the other side. So this I found was really good to do this, because then you open the front of your hips and now like arching like this, which can be good too if you're already straight up and folding. So, all right, so let's do the other side. Find a nice stability on both feet and shift to the right foot. Find a variation of 3 pose on the opposite side. Maybe growing your branches up. Good. Inhale and exhale. Don't hold your breath. And slowly bring your hands together in your heart center. Release your foot and take your time to find your warrior 3. Inhale and exhale. And slowly begin to bring the left leg to the front of your body, knee bent, flex your foot. And you can stay here or bring the knee up, reaching for your toe, the big toe, and straighten your leg. And you can even bring sideways if you need to. Yeah. Good having. Yeah. Awesome. Step by step, we get there. All right, and take your time, release your foot down. Good job, everyone. But this is definitely, if you want to get there with your legs straight, this thing, reaching for your toe and bringing your knee up before you straighten your leg, it's a good tip, okay? All right, so let's make our way to the mat. Go to the front of the mat. As you inhale, bring the arms up, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Hands on the mat, step both feet back. One more time, plank, and then here, we're gonna do a climb. So you're gonna bring knee towards the nose, left knee towards the nose, right knee towards the nose. And then you keep doing this, following your own breath. There's a little curve on your spine, crunching your abs. Inhale back, exhale, crunch. One more each side. And bring the knees down, send it to child's pose. And bring the arms by your side, and forehead towards the mat. Good, and you're gonna bring the arms overhead, keep on child's pose, and bring the hands to the right side of the mat. Keep your hips firm on the mat, just walk your hands to the side, feeling a nice stretch on the side of the torso. And slowly walk your hands back to the center and exhale to the left. And walk your hands back to the center and press yourself up to tabletop and go to your seated posture. So on your seated, you're gonna bring the feet on the mat, your knees are bent still. Okay. And then here you're gonna hold into your knees and open the chest. Good. Now from here, you begin to lean back. Bring your back towards, of course, you have to release your knee at some point, but find that challenge. For me, it's very challenging, so I won't be able to do this at all, but I'm cueing you. So you're gonna lean back until you can find the challenge ab, and you can hold there Oh, see, I can't. All right. And bring yourself down towards the mat. Good. And then bring the knees towards your chest and wave side to side a little bit. And bring the feet down to the mat. Once again, bring them very close to you. We're gonna go to our bridge pose. So from here, gonna bring the arms by your side, hands or palms are facing up or down towards the mat, your shoulders on the mat. And as you inhale, press through your heels, bring the knees forward and your hips up towards the sky. And stop when your body weight is on your shoulders, tuck your chin towards your chest, find your breath, keep your knees close together. Good, inhale. And exhale, slowly rolling down towards the mat. Inhale up. And exhale, lower down. One more time, inhale. And exhale, lower down. Good, and from here, gonna bring the right foot over the left knee. You can stay here if you're feeling a stretch already, or you can reach between your legs and bring the left leg closer to your chest. And you can even use the right hand to press the right knee out. So you really open up here. So this is pretty much a pigeon, but on your back. So there's no pressure on your knee, and you can still find a nice stretch. And release your hands down and bring the left foot down towards the mat, right foot down towards the mat, and we're gonna do the opposite leg. So the left foot over the right knee and bring it closer to you. Reach behind your legs. Keep your shoulder blades on the mat, pressing the spine towards the mat. And release down. And from here, gonna keep your knees bent and bring the shins parallel to the mat. And make sure your spine is on the mat, or even your sit bones is on the mat. And then from here, keep your hips firm once again and bring the knees towards the right, finding your supine twist. And then if you have a block or something that you want to put your knees on, so you can support, you can do that too. Find a nice stretch. Remember to keep your shoulder blades on the mat. And as you inhale, bring it back to the center, and exhale to the opposite side. Find your breath. And when you're ready, you can bring it back to the center. If there's any other pose that you want to do now, you can.